Hey, boo. I ain't gonna cut you out. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I can't see. I just got finished eating. I'm so damn full. Put my little glasses on. I'm glad you're here. This is the class, the entrepreneur class. And if you're the only one that's gonna be here, I know you fell asleep. I can see what you're saying now. I'm gonna just go ahead and do the class. Hey, Father Fred. Father Fred, I seen you went live earlier. I came on your first live because the notification came on my phone. Then when I tried to pull you up, I couldn't. I don't know if it's because of the books that you got at the end of your name, girl. I had to jump off screen, y'all. So, oh no, never ever do that. Let me explain something, Father Fred. Never ever do that because we're all content creators. Hey, Rob. No, you supposed to have picked the free one, Rob. It's a free one. No, see if you can cancel it. StreamYard has a free one that you supposed to have picked, baby. See if you can cancel it. If you use credit card, see if you can cancel it. I've been using the free one. There's a lot of people that use the free one. Father Fred said, email me. Hey Josh, I got you. Um, but yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and do this class, y'all. It's a short little class. It's my knowledge. Um, it's probably gonna be some people that say, "Oh, that ain't how I do it," or whatever. I don't want to hear. This is my knowledge. These are the steps that I went through, and this is me trying to help you for $0. I'm glad Aunt Maddie is in here because Aunt Maddie is an entrepreneur, and what we here to do is PPP, pushing people to purpose. Okay. Rob, email me, and I'll show you how to get it for free. Yes, it's one that says it actually on top. Rob, that's okay. See if you can. Yes, I use my card. I can't believe it. See if you can cancel it, Rob. You can call and dispute that and cancel it and tell them that you picked the wrong one or something. But you can cancel that. You do not want the $89 ones when you just getting started. But Father Fred, never ever in your life. I know we all connected, but never end your life, y'all. I mean, content creators that's in here, and I think everybody in here now was content creators. Never in your life because we simple fact we are content creators. When you're a content creator, yes, you love to have content creators in here with you, but you really want people that don't have channels mostly to be connected to you. Okay, you're a content creator. I'm a content creator. You stay and get your people. I didn't get the notification to see that you was live, but if I was to see your notification and I knew that you was live, I would have never went live. That's how you do when we connected. If I know that Aunt Maddie is live, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so that's just out of respect, and I do apologize um for that because I didn't even know that you was live. Okay. No, I messed it up. Then I saw your okay. But yeah, I'm sorry. You seen my comment. I was there. And then I was like, what happened? But we got 9 people in here, y'all. And all I want y'all know is 20 thumbs up. I want 20 thumbs up. This class is free. This is free knowledge because I don't charge for stuff. It's a lot of people that charge to do this, charge to do that. I don't charge for stuff. So we're gonna give it a few minutes to get some more people in here, and then we're gonna teach what we know. Y'all, these clothes behind me, don't mind them. Them clothes is for sale. And things that I use to make stuff. LTWL, thanks. Um, I was done anyway. Okay, but I do apologize because that's not what we do. When we is connected and we know that each other are live, we don't go live on them. We never ever do that. Hey, Carla Walla Baller girl. Say hey love, hey blue fam. Josh, yeah, we don't do that. So if I knew, I would have never ever went live on you. And I apologize for that. But you're a content creator. And if we happen to don't know, still go live. Still go live because you still got to gain your own audience too. You understand? You still have to have your own audience too. You're gonna have people besides the blue family that's going to come over there and gravitate to you. So never do that. Okay? But I promise you that's not what we do. I'm sorry. And I apologize again. Caller said, hey, Father Fred. So, Father Fred, I don't know if it's those books beside your name. I'm not sure. But it was hard for me to try to find you because I had to type it in. But what I should have did is went on one of the videos where you commented and clicked that. Yeah, the content creators is in here. Everybody in here is a content creator except for Carla. Please drop your channels as you come in here, and as we talking, I will call out your channel for the replayers. For the replayers is not gonna be able to see the chat, but I can call the channels out also. Still, we have people that's in the bushes. Um, please drop your channels if you want people to follow your channel. Okay. I want to show love. You went to show love for Father Fred. Yeah, I was on his first video, but he had went out. But he said he seen my comment when I went out. Thank you, Carla, for supporting your blue family, brother, baby. Yes, and your green, your blue family and your green family. Carla said, "Hey, Josh." Yes. So Father Fred is live and active, you guys. Please, please, please go and support your brother. Cause I didn't even get to see none of the live because I was gone. Did you get Father Fred? I guess he must be talking about his email, Father Fred. Yeah, we're gonna start in a second. I love Blue Family. It's peaceful. Absolutely. No chaos, y'all. Y'all know I can get a little rowdy sometimes, but the most part of it, y'all know I be trying to be as peaceful as I can. When they come by me, don't judge me on having a bad hair day. I don't care. And I took the wig off, letting my hair breathe a little bit, and trust me, it's gonna be a wig on tomorrow, and that's a fact. But like I said, these are clothes that's for sale. That's behind me for when I get my second store opened up. When that floor get put in there, these clothes will go in there. Me and baby, we have been outgrew this house, y'all. We don't got no room for shit. You understand? I got a heap of stuff that Aunt Maddie has that I'm buying from her that I got to have that floor in there. So I'm not really in a rush to get it. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start this class, y'all. They're gonna have to catch the replay. Hey, Aunt Maddie, thanks again. I wore my purse to church today. Praise the Lord. I was looking cute, cute. I know you was, Carla. Yes, that is beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Father Fred said yes. Rob. But I love that what Josh said. He said, I love Blue Family. It's peaceful. Absolutely, because we don't got time for it. We don't got time, Father Fred. Let's just sir. Okay. So y'all, for the ones when I had to did the live yesterday, if the ones that's thinking about being an entrepreneur for $0 to $100 to start a business, um, y'all can grab some paper and some pencils. You can grab some paper and pencil. So we talking about small businesses, okay? That can actually turn into big businesses. It's all up to you. Y'all, I'm full as I don't know what I cook. Hamburger steak. I cook hamburger smothered in gravy, white rice. I made cabbage with carrots. So it's like a Jamaican cabbage. And I had cornbread and I had potato salad. So I'm big, fat, and it's on my shirt, and I don't care. But anyway, let's start the class. If I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to get your paper and your pencil for the ones that want to become an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for many, 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 many years, and it have managed. I have not made myself a millionaire yet, even probably a thousandaire. Okay, I done made 100 there. Hello, beautiful Carter. Blessings to you and your family. I done made 100 there. I ain't made thousands there. I done made a couple thousands. But I have not became a millionaire. But it have kept me afloat to be able to make sure that I was able to raise my children, to be able to put food on the table, to be able to put shoes and clothes on their feet and things like that. So that's the important thing. So what we get ready to do today is we get ready to learn some $0, $0 to $100 businesses that you can start. Because right now what we're doing in this class, what we're doing is we are doing a plan B. This is called plan B. Plan B is when the jobs is amazing, but the man that we have in the White House right now, what if he decide to say, okay, I don't want to do it no more? If y'all seen on the news today, Hyundai they went in there and they deported, which I know we not getting deported, but they went in there because shit happens. And we probably do a little cussing in this class because I want to be myself. But anyhow, they went into Hyundai today and they took so many people out of there. They took so many people out of there. I mean, they took so many people out of there. I think that they gonna decide to bring them back, but Trump have sent them in there and got the and dumb people. What about the ones that didn't have a plan B? The wives that didn't get to say bye to their husbands when their husbands left that morning. They expecting the husband to be at work and to bring home ends meet. And what about they didn't have a plan B? So a plan B, that's when the entrepreneur thing kick in. The Bible says that God said He will make room for your gifts. Your gifts are something that you're good at, something that you can make money off of to be able to survive. When the pandemic came and they shut everything down, they shut all the jobs down. That's when people started using the gifts that God gave them. He didn't put that word in the Bible for just to be sitting there looking pretty, because everybody went with the word of the Bible. He shut even the churches down. The pastors couldn't make money. He shut the teachers down. He shut the salons down. He shut everything down, all the jobs. The essential workers, they can absolutely work, but it wasn't many. He shut everything down. So that's the reason why in this season right here that we have to have a plan B. A plan B is something that you can find yourself, because a lot of people don't even know their gifts. Um, One short story, and probably some of y'all knew it. My business that's called Fertos, I pull that business out every year. The first year was necessary because I had moved back down here with my daughter. My daughter wanted me to move down here when I was in Maryland. I was up there with Aunt Maddie. And when I was up there, my kids wanted me to come back home. They were so sad. I would get on the bus. They would put me on the bus station. I come down here. I used to come like once or twice a month. And when I get down here and I sitting on that bus, I will watch my older daughter and my two grandkids walk away in tears. But yet and still my daughter was like, Mom, you don't gotta come back down here. We got this, we good, whatever, da 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 da. So I'm like feeling comfortable, but every time I got on that bus, I will be like sad. So now I'm sitting on the bus with all these strangers and tears is rolling down my eyes. It's done been now, Maddie, how long as it's been? About 7, 8 years. Me and Tim will be together 7 years in January. So it's probably about 7 years, Maddie. So, I had to sit there and I had to watch my daughter and my two grandkids walk away in tears. So I know Maddie probably felt it. I'm sorry, y'all, Aunt Maddie. She said, "Yep, it's been about that long." But I know she probably felt it. That one day that I was going to come, because I was coming down here too much, and one day that I wasn't going to come back. So me and Aunt Maddie was together almost every day, y'all, and it just almost brought some tears to my eyes because, honey, that was a sad moment for me. So when I got down here, my kids was not doing exactly what they said. They was grown, but they wasn't doing what they was telling me that they was doing. Everything was out of order. It was out of order. It's gonna get to the entrepreneur thing. I'm not just telling y'all stories, but it's gonna get to the entrepreneur thing. But everything was out of order. My daughter was trying to make me feel good about being away. Aunt Maddie, you remember when my baby girl was pregnant, 7.5 months pregnant with my grandson June, and she got in that car accident, y'all. And that scared me because I have never been away from my children. I have never been away from my children. And for me to get a phone call and tell me that my daughter is 7.5 months pregnant and is unconscious, and they airlifting her to a hospital, and I am that far away from my children. Look at that number 7, y'all. So this thing is gonna be deep. This class gonna be deep. But I couldn't do nothing. I had to trust God right there in that moment. And I prayed and I said, my baby, they said that she was bleeding on the brain. I said, my baby not bleeding on the brain. The nurse got on the phone and told me that. I told everybody that was in my daughter's room, get out of there because you're crying. You're crying. That means you're believing the report of the Lord. So I had to pick up the phone and I had to call people that I knew that was going to trust God and to get in there over my daughter's room. I wasn't being mean to my older daughter and them, but I was telling them I didn't need, I'm too far away. I need everybody that's going to trust God to stand over my daughter. I called them and the enforce. They stood over my baby. They prayed. We prayed while I was on the phone, touched and agreed. When my daughter got flew in that helicopter and I got on the phone with that nurse there, that nurse told me, she said, who told you that your baby was bleeding on the brain? That's how good God is. He's a great God. Okay. The screen, Rob, double tap the screen. So long story short, and that's when I was like, oh my God, I gotta get to my kids. I gotta get to my kids. Then my grandson was born. And nothing wrong with him, nothing, praise God. But you know it's dangerous to be unconscious when you are pregnant. You don't want to lose no oxygen to the brain. Everybody is fine. God is good. So I was just sitting there like, I got to get back home. I was going through a lot when I was up there too, but it was a lot to do. Aunt Maddie always kept us busy. We always going somewhere, doing something, having a good time. Okay. So I was occupied, but I still was going through stuff up there. And then my kids was going through stuff down here that I did not know about. So when I got back down here, everything was out of order. They wasn't doing this. They wasn't doing this. They was hanging on by a freaking thread. I left the house that I was living in to my son and my nephew. Honey, they didn't got put out the house. I mean, it was just chaos everywhere. So I had to come down here and stay with my daughter. Honey, I cried every day. I was living out there in the country, child. I had to take my phone and put it at the screen door so dad gonna get some service, child. She would go to work and she supposed to get off at 5. She didn't come home to about 7 or 8 because I'm living in her house with her children. And so she felt like she didn't need to come home. Honey, I was going through it. I was just miserable as I don't know what, because I was used to seeing a lot of people again until moving back down here. It just wasn't it. I cried. I was miserable. So my daughter told me one day, she said, I'm getting ready to get another job. Oh, hell to the no. I got up one day and I had my little tax money and I had it saved. I went and found me a place where I am today, but I was living in the back apartment for those ones that been watching me for a long time. Anyway, um, I went through that. So the entrepreneur thing come in is when I was living with my daughter. We got to go back. We didn't have no money for the lights. Remind you, my daughter is running a a a business and running the FUCK out of it. Okay, she didn't have shop at the shop until she got into the shop where now she is a owner of the shop. Okay, but when we was living together over there, we couldn't even pay the light bill. I came back down here to we couldn't pay the light bill. We could not pay the light bill. We had 2 kids there. We couldn't even get gas to go in the car. The car was messing up. I mean, it was a lot that we was going through. That this is what I came back from Maryland for. But I had to stick it out with my children. So I'm sitting there in that living room and I'm like, Lord, have mercy. Honey, I had to pray. I had to pray. I had to pray. Y'all, I seen this vision in my head. I seen a vision in my head. The vision that I seen that I started making these fur boots. I seen it in my head. I didn't see it on the internet. I didn't see it in a book. I didn't see it on nobody. I seen this vision. God gave me a vision. I have always had the entrepreneur spirit, but he gave me a vision of me making these boots. I can clearly see me. I'm just making them. I'm making them. So I had some fur. And I took this fur and I began to start making these boots, y'all. I didn't know how to make them, how to start, or whatever. But when I made them boots, my daughter was like, "Oh my God, I love them, Mom. Make me some." It went from there. So when my daughter wore those boots, somebody was like, I like those boots. Where you get?" She was like, "My mother makes them." Y'all, promise to God on everything I love. I had $900 worth of boots, and they was $150 a piece. I had boots of every color because what I would do, I would sell the first order. You have to pay half up front. They had to give me $75 up front. That $75 will go to the store and I go buy fur. Okay? I take $75 to start this business, y'all. They gave me $75. I went and bought the fur, and then when they pick them up, they have to give me the other $75. Remember, we are in need of money. So, baby, I was making boots fast as hell. They were so pleased. It's one girl that was buying boots every color. So she had to give me deposit on 3 boots at one time, and I would go flip it because I used to sell drugs. So I knew how to flip the money. You know what I'm saying? I would tell them to send it to my daughter Cash App. I wouldn't even touch the money. pay this bill, do this. We need to go get food. You know, that business right there started from $75, and that business has been going strong since 2018. And that business comes out every year, and I never stopped in 7 years. Okay, I've never stopped that business in 7 years, but I started that business with $75. I didn't know I could make those boots. When I made those boots, my sister Coco Love, when my sister seen those boots, my sister went online. My sister pulled up the very same boots that I was making. They was $2,800. Okay, they was $2,800. Thank you, Rob. So that's how you become. Sometimes entrepreneur is something that you just it's a spirit. It comes from the Lord. So that business is still kicking. We're on Facebook. We're still on Facebook. I haven't updated it with the new things because last year is when I created all the new stuff, all the new boots. They different. They different from the very first, and I can see my growth from then until now. So I have already started back, like Rob was talking about the bag, y'all. My sister put that bag in a group chat that I made. Y'all never even seen the finished touch. But my sister put that bag in there and she said the people is so in love with it. I'll show y'all when I go back to work. But anyway, that business started from $75. So where me and my daughter is now from 7 years ago, not having gas money, trying to ask this person for this, that, and the third, to my daughter owning of the biggest salon in this town, the most successful salon in this town, where she has her own barber shop and she has her own salon. She moved out of that two bedroom trailer to a brick 3 bedroom, 2 bath brick house, big backyard. I'm still doing good owning a fish market that I'm renting to own my building. Okay. So that's how good God is. So that's $75 to start Fertos. Okay. So, um, a cleaning service. Anybody that's the enemy don't even want y'all to get the knowledge. Okay, he don't even want y'all to get. If anyone never saw this bag that she made, I was watching yesterday. The bag was beautiful, and LTWL didn't believe me. I was so impressed by the talent. Thank you, Rob. So that's another thing, but that's how God gave me that vision, and I have seen that vision, and I was making them boots. And baby, I got there and I made them boots, and never had it. Never, God is my witness, looked online to try to do it. So one day I have me and Aunt Maddie I had a cleaning service called D&R because I was over it, and people was my kid's father and his cousin, and their name was that was the initials of their name. And I started a cleaning service, y'all. I went to the Dollar Tree at this time. It wasn't even the Dollar Tree, it was Family Dollar at this time, y'all. And the business was successful. I would go in and get contracts. It was a cleaning service. We would go in and we would shampoo their carpets. We never shampooed no carpet. We didn't even have a damn shampoo, but I'm gonna get to that. Um, we done that. So it costed us. We spent $14. The ones that's interested in starting a cleaning service, we spent $14 on mops, brooms, wipes, bleach, dishwashing liquid, and etc. We spent $14 to start that business. It cost us $14. And then it was time for me to go out and do the footwork, knocking on businesses. Hey, we are D&R cleaning service. Um, do you need any contractors to come in? The man was like, yes, I have 4 trailer homes that I need to be cleaned. We was getting them businesses. They started hearing about us. So we getting people that's calling us now saying, um, do y'all shampoo carpets? I didn't have that on the flyer, but hell yeah, we shampoo carpets. We ain't never shampooed one. We don't have a carpet machine. Remember, we didn't have no money. We started the business for $14. So we went over to the Piggly Wiggly because that was the name of the store. Then they changed them over to IGA Carly C's now. But we went over to the store when we got paid from that job and rented the machine. At that time, the machine was no more than $20. So we rented the machine and for $20 and made $150. Okay, you got to keep flipping to put back in your business. But if you need to buy food and things like that, you can take that 50 out, but flip that 100. Okay, flip that 100. So it's so easy. Then people begin to call, do y'all haul trash? Baby, let me tell you something. I had this little tiny old ass pickup truck. It was smaller than the one that I got now. We began to start pulling trash. People that lived in the woods, they don't have a trash service from the city, so we would come haul their trash for a fee. Yeah, it's nothing. We're not gonna turn nothing down but our collar. And I used to tell my kids, when somebody asks you, can you do something, don't never say no. You better fake it until you make it, honey. And my kids know that that's the motto. You're going to fake it until you make it. It ain't nothing that you can't do. And that's what I have instilled into their heads. So that's another business that started from nothing. Um, Food. Okay. So when it was time for me to start doing plates, what I did was I bought some of the American flags. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I bought a little bit of them. Okay. I spent at that time, groceries wasn't that high. They're a little high now. You ain't got to spend that much still. And if you're a person that cook, what you can do is you can go find you some of them, or if you got some yourself, um, yeah, Rob, chill, baby, while we in the class. This is a class. So anyway, um, so what I did, I had got like $50 to $60 worth of groceries. I took that groceries and I bought the cheapest thing for the ones that want to try to do cooking. Chicken is the cheapest thing that you can do. You can get those big cans of string beans. You can get rice. Rice is cheap. You can get a big bag of rice for cheap. Chicken. You can do barbecue chicken. Hey, blessings, baby. Praise the Lord for that blessings. Praise the Lord. God is good, honey, especially when He's touching our youth out here. But you can get chicken, rice and gravy, and you make your own gravy, rice, chicken, baked chicken, barbecue chicken, string beans. You can make potato salad. It's very cheap to start a business in cooking because you can sell 20 plates. Okay, you can sell 20 plates, y'all, and now you can sell them at $20 a piece, and you only be done spent $70. That's another business that you can start. So now we done did the food service, the catering the plates. And if people like your food, if you're a person that cook, you're gonna be able to put up catering jobs. You understand? I'm definitely with that, and I definitely do. Me and my sister, we just did a catering for Fendi, Big Fendi. His if y'all know Big Fendi from New York, he's a celebrity. And what's the other one? Y'all knew that. Y'all knew that. I told y'all that. Um, Jadakiss and I forgot the other one name that was there. I just did a catering for them. Okay, so you can still cater. And if you don't have no money to start a catering business, if you charging them, say for instance, if you charging them 2,500, you want half of that up front. That's how that's how you start. Hold on, y'all. Hello. Fine, how you doing, baby? No, she not here. No, that hungry girl ain't coming to get nothing. No. Oh, okay. No, she ain't here. I think that punk at home. She probably sleep. Yeah, or she probably sleep. Yeah, yeah, cause I ain't talked to him like probably 2 hours. I had to leave out, so I said I ain't talked to him about 2 hours. I'm on live, and she usually be in my live, and she ain't in here, so I know she probably sleep. Uh huh. Okay, baby, love you. Okay. Okay, bye-bye. That was Coco Love Mama. So I'm blessed, Rob. Thank you, Edson. And if you don't have the money, learn how to. That's right. Track business. Let me see if I missed any comments. And anybody got any questions or concerns? Y'all can definitely ask me. I'm still looking at the chat while I'm in here. But if you're a person that cook, you can start cooking with $0. Okay, you can start with $0. Okay, because if you're a cook, presentation is the number one thing. No, it's not. I'm lying. If you're a cook, safety, learning how to cool your food, because you just don't want anybody catering for you. You want somebody that know the temperatures of your food. You want to know somebody that's not going to touch the hamburger meat and the chicken at the same time. And when you have those great qualifications like that, people are going to hire you, because when you write your on your bio who you are and what you do, and you make sure that it's safety, that you're going to get people to 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 um to sow into your business. Um, you have to know those things first. Cleanliness is number one. Making sure the temperatures, the cooling system, and things like that. You got to know that. Okay, you can't just be out here catering, and then as soon as you pull out some hot ass macaroni and cheese out the oven, and you stick it straight in the refrigerator, you're gonna be serving these people spoiled food. Okay, that's a jewel for somebody. Okay, you do not take hot food and put it in the refrigerator. And we got to stop eating out, because we don't even know how these people is cooking. We don't even know if they cleaning their chicken. I seen a chef that I was connected to pull chicken straight out the blood out the bag and put that shit on the pan and put it in the oven. I was shocked and appalled, because see, I took food service. Okay? I was shocked and appalled. I was like, now see, this right here is disgusting. So we don't know what we're eating. But let's go back to this. Let me see. How do you do the medical insurance? Hold on, blessings. I'm gonna get to you in 1 minute. Let me pin you so I can. How do you pin here? I don't know how to pin, blessings. I'm just gonna remember it. I don't know how to pin. I be in a FUCK something up. But anyhow, so you can start a catering business with $0, because for the reason why I say $0 for a catering is because you need half up front. And if you're going to start a catering business, 9 times out of 10, you have most of the stuff. You can go to Sam's and get a big pack of the aluminum pans. You could get the little hot little candle things that go underneath of it. Okay, you're charging for all of that. When they pay you up, when they give you your money up front, that's for you to buy the food and buy all the supplies. And when you get there, you get your other half. That means you came out of your pocket with nothing. You didn't came out your pocket with zero. So we done talked about 3, 4 business with no money down. No money down. Um, with my fish mouth, I'm not even gonna go back to the restaurant because that's spilt milk. But we can go. The favor of God, favor ain't fair, y'all. Let me explain something to you. Favor is not fair, because there be a lot of people in this small little town that I live in that honestly be saying, "How does she do that? She just had that. How does she do that? She just had that." These people down here have watched me have business after business after business, and when my season is up, God will remove it, but He always will replace it. He have never not replaced a business that I had. They offended the restaurant where you can see them cooking through the glass. Yeah, and then you don't even have to cook at your own home. You can get an incubator kitchen. Okay, an incubator kitchen. People down here don't know what an incubator kitchen is. An incubator kitchen is a place, a church, where people have kitchens, and they will rent you that kitchen out. 9 times out of 10, they not 9 times out of 10, they not gonna charge you an arm and a leg to rent an incubator kitchen out. Okay, it's places that you can rent their kitchens. It's restaurants that will, on their days off, will let you go in and rent their kitchen to do catering jobs. It depends on your price that you charge, but never underbid. And when I say underbid, if you are good at what you do and someone says, I think 3,000 is too much, stand on your effing word. If that's what you charge, that's what the hell you charge. Don't let nobody pull you down just so they can, you know, to make them comfortable. Because guess what? They gonna pay somebody else. They gonna pay somebody else that same price, especially if you know them. They gonna expect you to basically do it for nothing. No, you're gonna do it. Okay? You're gonna do it. Okay, baby. You're going to you don't dummy your price down. A man came in my fish market the other day, and we're gonna go to the testimony of that. A man came in my fish market the other day, and I don't even know if I had told y'all this. And he came through the door. This man said, "How much are your spots?" I already felt this spirit. He mad. He's a black man just like me. He was mad as hell. Cause you know some people just come in your business mad. But I stand on business. My help come from the Lord. I'm not getting ready to kiss yo AZZ. Now one damn time. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry because I know where my help come from. Whether you buy some damn fish from me or you buy it from the man down the damn street, I'm still going to eat. Okay? He walked through the door. The man said to me, he was like, where's the people that used to be here? Because, you know, I'm the one with the long ass hair, long ass nails. I ain't got them on right now, and I ain't got my hair on right now. I'm the female walking around with long ass hair, long ass nails. So they trying to figure out what the F-U-C-K I'm doing in here. So he was like, where's the man that used to work here? I said, oh, he don't work here no more. He is retired. And me and Kim, we just looking at him. He was like, oh, you got some spots? And I said, yes, sir. Because I already know I'm dealing with a demonic spirit. You say 3K and start back tracking, people will assume you're worth right. So he I said, yes, sir, I got some fresh spots. You sure they fresh? This is how they talks to me. And I said, yes, sir, they fresh. I said, if they wasn't, Kim said, if they wasn't fresh, she would tell you because she don't do that. Because the other fish market down the street lies. I don't. If they ain't fresh, they frozen. This is what the hell they is. But anyway, he said, how much is their pound? I said, they're $7. $7. Well, just go on and give me some. I mean, that don't you think that's a little bit too high? I said, no, sir, I don't. No, sir, I don't. I don't think that it's too much. So he said, I said, sir, you don't have to get them. I said, you can go down there. He said, well, fine. He said, I'll go there. This is how he talked to me. And everybody know my father is white. He said, fine, I'll go down there and get them for the white man. I said, that's what you wanted to do before you even came in here. So Kim picked up the phone. She called the other fish market, y'all. She called the fish market. She said, hey, how much are y'all spots? Y'all, guess what they said? Their spots are $6.99. Everybody know they math? Anybody know they math? Mine is $7. And here's the man down the street is $6.99. And he wants to be evil and talk to me like this over one freaking penny. Y'all, please hit the thumbs up button, please. That's all I ask for, okay? So anyhow, yeah, but don't load yourself down if you're good at what you do, okay? If you're good at what you do, it's a different story, okay? If you're good at what you do, don't let nobody talk you out of, because if it's that job is meant for you, you're going to get another one. If they don't want you to hire you, you're going to get another one. So we done talked about several businesses that you can start. It's so many more. It's a baking business. Okay, I done bought all this cupcake shit, y'all. That ain't even my lane. The Dollar Tree has everything that you can imagine. Y'all, I can go in there and show y'all. Good evening, Marissa. The Dollar Tree has so many things that you can do with bacon. You don't have to go to no other tree but Dollar Tree. You can go in Dollar Tree and spend less than $25 and making cupcakes, cookies. That stuff sells. It sells so bad. When my daughter and her friends, I had them a little cheerleading, a step team. We sold We needed, our deadline was $100. We sold $300 worth of freaking, we made cakes. And I sliced them into slices and we sold $1 a slice and we made over 200 and something dollars. Okay? We made money off the Dollar Tree. So it's so many businesses. Anybody in here interested in, this is a question. And if anybody, thank you for the 7 thumbs up. If anybody in here is interested in any type of small business that can turn into a big business, put it in the chat for me so I can try to address it. Maybe y'all don't want to do a plan B or whatever, but this is what we in this class for. So if anybody is thinking about opening or starting a plan B is something else to lean on when plan A not working. Put it in the chat so I can see what's going on. Okay? Y'all please make sure that y'all hit the thumbs up button. But yeah, so those were several, y'all. We done gave out several jewels today. Like several jobs that you can start with nothing. Um, what else? That's a small job that you can start with nothing. Okay, so my testimony is for my fish market. I think I told y'all this the other day. But I wasn't looking for this fish market. And my daughter said, Mom, call this number, this fish market. The people is retired. They need somebody to open up this fish market. I called and called, didn't get no fucking freaking answer, no response or whatever. I couldn't get no answer, couldn't get no answer. So I finally called. And when I called, the lady was like, meet me down there. So I think I told y'all this testimony when I came out of there with the keys. And that's what happened at the restaurant. I came out of there with the keys. I opened up the big restaurant, A Blessing Soul Food, for less than $200 because I bought what I had, what I needed: hamburgers, hot dogs, and then I began to move up because I began to flip all of those things. Chicken, chicken was my number one thing, and all I did was just add different flavors, dry rubs, cooking the barbecue, throwing the chicken in the pan, throwing the barbecue and was very successful. I made a lot of money off selling hot dogs at my restaurant called Good Dogs, Downtown Dogs, Pull Up Dogs, my food truck. I made a lot of money spending nothing. Nothing. So that's why we here in this class today is to teach you how to do a plan B with hardly $0 down. Okay? These are a lot of great jewels Okay. Yeah, I know y'all probably gone, but I didn't get a chance to answer Blessings call. We had an Amber Alert to go across the phone, so I didn't get a chance to do that. Um, so I'm sorry, y'all. And I didn't even drop the link. Did I drop the link for anybody to even come up? Thank you, Marissa, for still being here, and whoever's else in here. I'm going to drop the link and see if anybody have any questions about this, just about this, because that's what this is, a class to learn about this. So the link is dropped. You got it too. So we still have two people in here. So if anybody in here got anything to say about this right here, that I am game for it. Questions, concerns, um, anything. I have talked in this class here, y'all. 50 minutes. This is an amazing class, I think. Um, that I think I'm gonna start sharing this same class right here. I think I'm gonna start sharing this class to people to help them, because I like to help people. I love to. I don't just like it. I love to help people because a lot of people just don't know it's that easy. Of course, pray about everything that you do. Of course, that. But it's so freaking easy for a plan B. Okay, so I'm gonna wait a few minutes, see if anybody else come back through here. I have the link right there for anybody to come up. Any questions or concerns? Apologize for what's going on, but baby, we had an Amber Alert in somewhere in North Carolina. And it just, Marissa, did you get the Amber Alert on your phone? Because the Amber Alert, baby, took me completely off. I'm allergic to something. My hands is itchy between my fingers or whatever. So nobody got any questions or concerns. I've been here 52 minutes. Oh, this panda invite guests. What the hell? Hold on, Marissa. I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Add the stage. And this.
And you too.
Hey,
You did
but
it.
huh?
Hey, I didn't want to, I wanted to come up and say this is a great thing that you're doing. For a
Thank
minute
you.
there, you said plan B, my mind went elsewhere. And then I
Right.
listened. So that's great. Yeah, we all have to have a plan B. I
Yes.
heard you live the other day in regards to the things that are going on now, with the SNAP cases, the people losing their jobs. And I'm just gonna say kudos for what you're doing right now.
Thank you, but thank
So
you.
that's it. And I just want to come up here because I just want to see if my voice still counts.
It count, but it count. But yeah, I'm just trying to, help the ones that want to be helped to get a plan B, because we don't, just like I was saying with the, because everybody gone now, so it's just me and you. So I don't have to take my teacher voice off. But if you woke up this morning and looked at the news on YouTube, they went inside of the Hyundai business, and what they did was took every last one of them out of there and deported every
Wow.
last one of them. So the parents that didn't have a plan B just waited on that check to come from their husbands. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why this class is here, because we never know if that job is going to still stand. Like Damon is, for example, Damon has a plan freaking B for his
Yeah.
household, because he know how to, fix stuff and build stuff. That's what you
Right.
call a plan B. That's why the Bible said that your gift will make room for you.
Right. And my gift is cleaning. So if
Right.
God
But
forbid, and I'm praying, but like I explained to my mother, I'm not going to cause my anxiety to get triggered because of this disability that I'm receiving and also retirement.
mm,
Um, there's a such thing as faith. You got to hold on to it. But
see that.
also,
Go
God
ahead.
says you with. God says use wisdom.
Exactly.
And
But
what
if you had to, you have a gift. That's your
right,
gift. And I don't know if you was in here when I talked about that specific gift. That specific gift that I started was $14 out of the Dollar Tree, getting cleaning things, mop and broom. When people wanted a floor shampooed, we didn't offer that service, but I didn't turn it down. I went to the store and paid $20 to rent a carpet machine. So that gift that you have will only cost you under $20 to start. It will cost you
right,
zero if you already have that stuff in stock.
right,
So
right.
that's the purpose of this class, is to show you from zero to $100 how to start your plan B.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's a good idea.
Because it's so many people say I can't do this, I can't afford to do that. It's not, you don't need paper flyers anymore. You have social media. You can type your
Right.
flyers on, make your flyers on your phone and send them out as people to share them on each platform. So that's free.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
So it will
That's
cost you
good. That's a good
$20.
thinking mode.
Right. It will cost you $20 to put your flyers out there and pray and wait.
And the blessings comes later because as you continue to do that and work, that $20 could flip into $70 to
Exactly.
$80.
You
Oh, I
invest
get
in your
it.
business. When you get that $70, you invest back. Now you start getting more supplies. That
Right.
third one you invest. After that third one, now it's time to put some up. We might need to get some groceries. We might got to get some gas. We might have to get things like that. Then you put half in the bank, half in your pocket.
Right.
That would be a great business for you and your daughter-in-law to do. That's a business. The Pandas cleaning service.
She ain't gonna do no damn
But
cleaning. She
well,
gonna talk about her ankle.
I'm just
Her,
you have friends and things like that up there too. We don't have to go through that because you can just do it by yourself. But sometimes if
right.
you're in a city where you're not from, you probably be comfortable, but you'll know what contracts to take or what contracts not to take. You'll make sure that they're safe contracts. Because what you're
Right.
targeting are the businesses. You want to be able to
Right.
target a business and you can go and bid on contracts
Right.
and get like a hospital. Most of the people that work in corporate that do cleaning service, they don't work for that business. They work for their own contract because they went and bid it on a job.
Oh.
The state will pay you. You will get a big lump sum at a time.
Right.
You understand? So that's what I'm trying to teach today in this class, that it costs nothing to start it. That's why I had so many. Because if it would have costed money, I wouldn't have never had them.
Right.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm spreading knowledge.
Amen. Knowledge is power.
Yes. So I hope somebody on the replay hear this knowledge and they run with it, because the way times are now. I went to the grocery store and bought hamburger meat, a cabbage, hamburger meat, a cabbage, potatoes, little accessories to go with each one, and it was, you're gonna get a 1099, and the tax benefits of owning a business is, listen, you're gonna get a 1099 with your thing. That's up to you. For the first 3 years, you don't need to file nothing. Zero for the first 3 years. But I spent $50 in the grocery store on one meal. One cash. I don't got no damn food stamps. It's expensive out here. They trying to make it as hard as they possibly can for us. You welcome, Carla. Okay? That's why you have to, when you have your own business for the first 3 years, you are allowed to do nothing. If you make $1 million your first 3 years and you want to file it, that's on you. That's on you. But the first 3 years, you're not filing nothing. Okay? Zero. After that 3 years, if you made $1,000, baby, that's what you put down, just $1,000. You don't go in there telling them people that you done made $1,000,000. That's on you if you do.
Right.
Okay, we'll teach that on another day. All right. So, I've been doing this self-owned business, and I get a tax return every year because you got to put down your gas, you got to put your mileage, you got to put every time you bought a supply, you got to file all of that. You got to file all of that. If you got a worker with you, you file all of that. Your car, your clothes, your houses. That's right. Exactly. Tithes and offerings at church, it's a write-off. Your uniforms, it ain't nothing that's not a write-off. Okay. You can't just go in there and say, "Hey, I done made $1,000,000 my first month." That's on you. You and Uncle Sam gonna have some issues.
And also your medicine.
There's medicine, absolutely. But far as like the job with the taxes, that's how you have to do that. We'll do that one right there in the Green family. We'll teach that one in the Green family because did anybody have any problem? Let me say this. Um, Renewing a membership.
Uh, I didn't, but I have to clear up some things so I can go ahead and do it again.
Yeah, but
But
because
I was trying to do it with my credit card and it wouldn't allow me.
well, just let me know what's going on because Father Fred said his doesn't say 4.99, but on my end it says 4.99. So I want to make sure that it's not right. And if you can't renew it and or things like that, and you having issues, if it say 4.99, don't renew it. Um, just don't renew it until I can figure out what's going on with the 4.99 because I want everybody to pay $1.99 that is in the Green family. Okay.
Right.
So no questions, no concerns, Carl. I appreciate that, baby. Um, Anything else you want to say, Marissa?
No, ma'am.
Father Fred, new member. Thank you, Father Fred. So, Father Fred, thank you. Why do we say two, Father Fred? Tell me. I got to figure this out. Marissa, why he say two?
I don't know. Maybe it's an error through YouTube or I don't
It
know.
say share two. I gotta go on my other phone to see. Cause I'm a fool. He said, cause I'm a fool. He get on my nerves. What, Father Fred? Let me see. Why it say two? I gotta pull it up on my other phone. I appreciate y'all, but Green family, I have not forgot about y'all. I am going to be doing some stuff with you guys this week right here until I go back to work. Okay, it says 1.99. Thank you. So it is $1.99, Marissa. And Father
Well,
Fred.
mine is saying 4.99.
So Father Fred, what can you come up and tell Marissa what you did
Maybe
today?
because he's a new member. If he's coming in as new, that's probably why he see that 1.99. And for the ones that were probably already a member, still sees 4.99.
But he have the same color star that you have now. Father Fred enter the studio. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me get Father Fred up here. Hey, Father Fred. So
Hey,
what
what's
did
up,
you
y'all?
do?
Hey,
Hey, so let's talk with love. I'm pretty sure, like 99.9% sure it's 4.99, but it's
Oh,
titled $1.99. Let's like you can go in, you can change the title to like I was telling you the other day, you could change it to $19.99. But my card just got charged $5, which isn't a big deal
it is
because
to me.
for me, let's talk for real. For me, I love y'all. It ain't a big deal for me. You know, you gotta support your people. But I was looking online the other day when you and I were talking about it, I was trying to figure out how to make it $1.99.
Right, but why do it say $1.99 on the screen? Let me show you.
I think it's because you titled it $1.99.
how you gonna show him, Sister Love?
I'm showing them now.
Let me go to the damn. I done looked away and my screen done came back on.
Yeah, it says um Father Fred subscribed to $1.99.
So I wonder why did because you have two up there. It's like you got two memberships.
That's because I'm too cool.
I'm telling you, because it's like you got two memberships. So do you think your membership was over?
Yeah, my membership ended the day that you and I were chit chatting about it, and then I just never redid my membership, and I just did it right now.
Yeah, but I appreciate you, but I just don't understand that. I'm gonna have to go in the studio. Let me go in the studio. Let me see. Because I don't understand that. I've never seen that happen before. Membership. Okay. Let's see. Father Fred rejoined. Okay. It say Father Fred rejoined 0 days ago, 199. Lady D Jones.
Do me a favor. Let's talk with love. Do me a favor and change. 'Cause I saw you the other day. You put on there $1.99. Change it to anything else besides $1.99. Change it to like $8.99 or something. Just briefly. I'm gonna jump on my computer and I'll see if it changes on here. And then I got to get to helping Rob. Where are you at? There you are. Let
Let me mute myself.
Girl, how you doing?
I was just choking, Father Fred. Forgive me.
It's just you and me now.
Where did Sister Love must have got a phone call.
She probably jumped off to see if she could
Yeah,
fix.
because she's gonna make sure she puts it for 199. No matter what we say to her, this is, she don't want her family to be charged a lot.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause technically, she didn't start this off to generate, you know, any funds. This is what she loves to do.
Oh yeah.
But I tried to tell her the same thing. Let us support you, but she doesn't want that. You can't fight with a Gemini.
I'll tell you like this, because she's not here right now. But when she smiles, you can see it. There's just being people smiling, and then when she smiles, you can see the smile in her eyes. You know what I mean? She loves what she does on here, and
Yes,
everybody
yes,
appreciates her for
yes.
it.
She has a very gentle, tough soul.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
don't play either.
that's a fact.
Um, and we're Gemini, so it's like when we met, it was like we already knew each other. So we knew that the connection came from God.
Hmm.
And I often tell her that she has, in the short time of us connecting, that she has taught me so much good stuff. And she's real. You ain't got to worry about questioning her or her motives. She is who she is on here. She's like that in real time. Did you go to Fred?
No, I'm right here.
Oh shit, you
I-
done got
I'm
silent.
I'm listening to what you're talking about.
Yeah, you can generate. You can meet some really cool, down to earth people that, for some reason, y'all just connect. It's like I connect better with some folks in YouTube than I do in real time.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm sorry,
Girl,
y'all.
we was talking about you.
It jumped me off because they be calling my phone. Everybody.
I did not say that if she got a phone call.
Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, Father Fred. What did I miss? Oh, I was
Nothing.
trying. I was trying to fix Father Fred thing. That's what I was doing. Okay. Maybe nobody won't call me. So Father Fred has the same color star that you have now, Marissa. So I guess when you get it twice, that's the color that you get. So let me see.
Here, look. Let's talk. Look, real quick.
Yes.
Where you? There you are. So it's called the 199 a month, but it's four
That's what
ninety
it's
nine a month.
called?
That
Oh,
yeah,
I got
it's called 199 a month, but it's $4.99 if you want to join.
see talents of education. Compact.
Just like this one right here. This one right here is called 8.99 a month, and it's 8.99 to join.
Let me see. Oh, monthly price says $4.99. It won't let me change it. Look,
Yeah, I can't. It won't let you change that number.
no, I'm hitting it. Look, right here, you want me to put it as what? Right there where it say 199 at. What do you want me to change that to?
Change that. Oh, change it to whatever you want. Change it to 89.99 just for a moment.
What?
Yeah, yeah. It'll. I mean, you could change it right back. It's not going to be a big deal.
Okay, then we'll do what?
And then save it on there, and then since I'm already subscribed to you, I'll
It
refresh
won't
my.
let me it won't let me do it. It's not saving it.
You, Rob, and I, all three need, all three of us need to hang out one time.
Exactly. It won't let me do SHIT. Lord see but it won't let me touch it. Let me see if I can go do it again. Our policy. It won't let me do it. I probably have to do it on my computer when I get to work. Loyalty badge. This shit is crazy. I'm sorry. Let me see. I don't get it. It won't even let me do nothing. Let me see. So down here it says 199 and 499.
Mhm.
So maybe I can change. Let me see. It won't let me touch that 499. It won't let me change it. Now down here where it's have 899, you think I could change that to it?
I I don't know. You know what? I have your email address.
Mm.
Yeah, on the screen right there, it's gonna show that little pencil. See if you click that pencil and see if we just change the number to I don't care. Surprise me what you change it to.
It won't let me do that one. I can go down here to the 899 one.
Can you change the 8.99 the title to something different?
Um it won't let me do it. Whew. It say 199 loyalty badge emojis, members only live chat, early access, new videos, members only. See right here.
Yeah. Uh, let me let me jump off of here for a little bit. I'll look into it and I'll send you an email of what I find.
Okay. Maybe I have to push submit down here. Okay, my members office request perks does not will not promote channel membership policy terms. Okay, maybe it's done now because I had to submit it, the 199, and see if that's it. If that's not it, I don't know what the hell to do.
Ooh. Let me jump out of here anyway, because I gotta go get my dinner from the stove. But I'll
Okay.
let you.
All right. All right. Love you, Father Fred. We
I
see
love
you
you. Bye.
later. Okay. Marissa, is anything else that you like to talk about? Did I miss anything, Father Fred? Cool for
No,
real. He is.
you hear me?
Huh?
Wait a minute, because this little one, hold on. Say hi, Sister Love.
Hey, hey, my pretty nephew. I mean, handsome nephew. Hey,
He don't hear you. You're in my ear.
Hey,
Say
Look at
hi.
his little cute self.
Say hi.
Looking like him, grandma.
Say hi. He's a pain in the butt, girl.
That's all right. He grandma baby.
Yes, he is. I'm a grandma again.
Yep. So, so I don't know what's going on with this. It says 199, 11 people right here, Marissa. If you can see.
11.99 for
I mean
11 people.
199. You know what I mean, baby.
Uh, I'm gonna check it in a few minutes. We're gonna
Says
watch Elmo with me.
199. But when Father Fred's came up on the screen, it say $1.99 for 11 people. You know, I got 11 members now. You know, when I sent out them memberships, you know that I got the people that was in the bushes.
Right.
That's why you got to watch them bushes, honey, because they
Mm,
have came out. They came out of them bushes, baby. So I'm gonna show you all the new members. We got Father Fred Riders. We got Lady D Jones. We got Bad and Bougie. We got Safe and Woke. We got Miss Bug, Blessings, Carla, Platinum Queen, Tasha T. I'm a whole vibe. Yeah, Rob, I'm Bizak. I'm Bizak. Big Back is back. Carla, I'm Big Back is back. Big Back is back. Carla, I forgot you was a member. My baby been a member for 11 days. Yeah, Carla. I don't know why I was saying that day that when I had did that. Remember when me and you was in the thing, and I sent out them free members. I don't know why I thought that you didn't have one. But yeah, y'all. Some of my love stuff. Big Back is back, baby. Big Back is back. So anyhow, we got $17.47 worth of membership because you know YouTube will get half of the 199, but they didn't get half of it. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Boo hoo, hello from Scotland. Go on, Rob. Talking about a hello from Scotland, baby. We know you. Okay. So I think this class was successful. I'm gonna continue to do it on I'm gonna do it on TikTok too to try to help some people that think that it costs a lot of money to start a business. It say welcome. He right. It says welcome to the 199. Child, what the hell? What was I thinking? Child, you know I don't be knowing. But he said it charged him $5. So that's still like two. Then though I don't know. Shit. I'm over it. Carla said I've recently got it. Thank you, Carla Waller girl. But anyhow,
you can still hear me? You can still hear me, sis?
yeah.
Um, okay, sis. I'm gonna
Okay,
just
I'm
wanna
about to
start
leave
to get it.
too. I'm leaving too. Carla, I love you, girl. Marissa, I love you, girl. Rob, I
I
love
love
you,
you too.
boy.
Call me later
Love you,
before
Father
you go to
Fred.
bed.
Y'all have a good night, honey. Honey,
Peace.
honey. All right, I love y'all. Good night. Thank y'all for joining this class. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.